Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Right, so November, it's still in November, we've just finished the sugar beet harvest. That's all finished now finally, which I'm very surprised about actually, but I'm very pleased that we managed to get it all done. And I'm glad most of you agreed with my decision to actually do that as well, because I was sort of debating whether or not we should do it, but yeah, very pleased that we did. Right, okay, so next job, we've got quite a few pallets of canola oil which have spawned, and now is the best time to sell them actually as well. So I'm hoping they'll all fit onto the Unimog, otherwise we'll have to take our big trailer, but it seems a bit unnecessary taking the big trailer just for a few pallets really, so I'll try and fit them all onto the Unimog and then we'll go and take them to be sold. It might not all fit looking at it, it's a bit close, but we'll do our best to get all of these on. I don't think I'll be able to pick 4 up, no, sorry, 6 up at the same time, no, I'll have to do 3 at a time. Yeah, it'd be annoying if these don't all fit. I think we will just about get them all on if we cram them on, but we'll see. Could be a bit tight. We should be able to go 3 pallets deep across the bed of the Unimog, I think. Well, at least 2. We'll see. We'll see if we can get 3 across. But anyway, I'm going to get these loaded up now, and then we'll take them to the sell point, which is the farmers market, and we'll see what we get for these. Unfortunately, there is going to be quite a bit of canola oil still not processed in time for this year, so they'll have to be stored until next year, which is a bit of a shame, but at least next year we'll have a huge income from the canola oil. I know a few of you said get a second mill. I could do that, I suppose, but I would like to save it for more fields as well, so I don't know. They're not expensive to buy really, these mills, 27,000 for this one, but I'm trying to save up for land really at the moment. It doesn't really matter if we don't sell it all this year anyway, we can sell it all at some point. And I just mentioned maybe selling just the canola on its own as well, which we could do also, but it isn't worth as much doing that, so it is better to sell it as oil. See if we can get this on as well. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but I think it will just about fit. It's a bit, it's a bit close to that, but we just about managed it. Oh wow, doesn't like it though, does it? It's not happy, but it's on at the moment. Well, I'll continue to get these loaded up anyway, and we'll see what we can get for these pallets. Yeah, it is really not happy about this at all. It's bouncing around everywhere and definitely overweight, I think that's the problem. But yeah, we need to be in here actually to sell at the farmers market with the pallets. So I'm going to unstrap them and hope it's not just some massive explosion and they do all sell, but we'll see. Okay, I think we're in the trigger here, so let's give this a go. There we go, that was alright. So yeah, 72,900 plus a 7,700 almost environmental score award. So that's not too bad, considering that's only a small amount of our canola oil. We haven't produced all of it yet. There is quite a lot still to process, but we'll be selling that next year, it looks like now, because even if we got a second mill, we'll never get it all processed in time. But I think in a way it's a good thing, because it keeps the mill running all through the year, rather than just having it running for a few months and then or if I had 2 mills, I'd have them running for a couple of months and then they'd be just sat there doing nothing for the rest of the year, which isn't very cost effective. So it's best just to have it going in the background, making some money for us in the background, and only having the 1 at the moment, I think. Probably when we get a bit more land, I will get 2. But at the moment, I think 1 will be fine. But we can always sell, like I said, the canola can be sold as it is, if we're desperate for the money, but I don't know, I'll keep it going for now. It's got a full load in it at the moment, 25,000 litres of canola processing into oil, so that'll be going for a while yet, and we've still got more in storage as well, so yeah, quite a lot of canola this year. Not necessarily going to have as much next year. At the moment we've only got 1 small canola field planted. We might plant some more in the spring, because you can actually plant canola in the spring on this map, which is quite surprising, but yeah, pleasing, because otherwise we wouldn't have much this year. So I probably will do a bit more canola this year in the spring. But yeah, that'll be all we can sell for this year, because the price will start to drop. Well, I suppose we can still sell it when the price gets lower, but we've sold it at the best time. November is the best month for canola oil at the moment. But yeah, we might sell some more in December. We are actually about to move time forward because we are getting it's getting a bit dark, so we're going to move on to December right now. Actually, I don't think there's anything else we can really do in November, so now is a good time to move on. So here we are at the farmhouse. The trigger is just around the back. We'll rest until probably 10 AM actually, because it's quite dark still at 9 AM or even 8 AM. It's too dark really in December, so we'll rest until 10, and that will give it a bit more time to produce some more pallets, and we can get them loaded on as well. As it turns out, I probably would have been better off using the flatbed trailer or the low loader trailer, but yeah, I didn't realise it was going to be quite so heavy. Oh, we've run out of space at the chickens, so we need to do that. Yep, we've got a few more pallets there of canola oil, so we'll get them sold. I'm surprised that, wow, the chickens must have suddenly increased in productivity, because I did move the pallets out of the way not long ago. So that has really increased. I think the chickens must suddenly have all hit the age where they're starting to produce eggs. Wow, I was not expecting this. Okay, we need to get these moved as soon as possible. I'll just stack them at the back for now, just until I get the rest moved. I did say I was going to get maybe a smaller tractor as well for doing this, because it's a little bit on the big side, but we'll make do for now. I have to move these out of the way because we're not going to enough space in there. Put them here. Right, what I'm going to do then, I think, I'll give the canola oil a bit more time to produce maybe another pallet or two, but I'm going to spread our new field number 8 with lime, because I think it will need liming. So we'll do that before we come to plant the crop in the spring. That'll do for now with the eggs. There should be enough space there for some more to spawn now. So I'll just leave that for the minute, and let's just check the price of eggs, because we might be able to sell them. Oh no, we missed this. Oh, yeah. I thought it was December for eggs. I was thinking December in my head, but yeah, obviously we've just slightly missed it. The price is decreasing again. So what we should have done is, yeah, brought the flatbed over, the low loader, and got everything loaded on in one go. Should have checked that before I went. Never mind. Still a decent price. So what we'll do then, okay, I'll change my mind. I will get the eggs sold now. We will drop this trailer off. I'll pick up the low loader trailer, and we'll get everything sold. We'll get all the rest of the canola pallets and the eggs sold right now. So we have slightly missed out on the best time to sell them, which is a bit annoying, but not the end of the world. It's still going to be a decent price. It's still the second best month of the year, so it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll get all them sold right now. Okay, there we go, that's everything sold there from the eggs and some more canola oil pallets. That's brought us up to 157,000, almost 158,000 actually. But what we're going to do, I think, is repay the loan, or at least some of the loan, because I don't like having a loan. It just charges interest every day, so the more we can repay of that, in fact we've repaid all of it, that brings us back down to 102,900, but that means we've got no loan, which I always like. And we've got more stuff to sell today as well, I did forget. So we've also got the oats. The oats are a good price at the moment, and the straw is a good price at the moment, so we'll get them loaded up today, I think. And what else? We've got the canola as well, but that's it is at its best price, but it is still quite a lot less than selling the canola oil. Yeah, so we're going to probably just keep hold of the canola and process it all into oil. Since we've got the mill, we might as well just do it, and then we can sell it in the next year, which won't be too long before it's here again. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll leave it for now. Still got the soybeans, of course. They will be sold in June, if I remember. Hopefully I will. But not too many of the soybeans this time. Not many contracts to do at the moment. Debating whether or not to get a helper going on a contract, but I don't think it's going to be really worth it, because it's going to take a long time, that planning contract, so we'll leave it for now. And we'll get on with loading up some of our straw bales next. So what we need to do is we need to spawn the bales. I think the maximum amount we can spawn at a time is 25. We've still got some more in storage. We've got the rear weight there, so we need to get into the front loader tractor, which is here, where we've just been loading out the eggs, which are now all gone. I was just thinking though, while I was doing that, I don't know whether it's possible, but I might try and landscape a bit of a ramp here, because it is a bit of a jump, and I was having some issues with the pallets sort of jumping about a bit when I was coming out of there with them. So I don't know whether we can do this, but I'm going to try and do a little bit of a ramp. If I just make it a little bit less steep, that would be really good, because it's not great at the moment. So we need to go to landscaping and then raise and lower, I think. Right, okay. Raise is left click. Don't want to make it too much though, because otherwise it will be too much of a jump up. And then what we need to do is soften it maybe. Oh no, too much. That has redone everything. This is of course costing me money as well while I'm doing this. What does that actually look like? Should we just give that a go quickly? It might be alright though, it must be better than it was. Oh no, it's, well, we can lower that. It's a little bit too high. Yeah, just if that was just slightly lower, that would be good. So let's go back into the construction menu and just try and slightly lower that a bit. Right. Should we try that? Let's see if that's any good. I'm not the best at doing this, of course, and many of you know that. It's not my best thing, but it's better than it was, so yeah, no, that's alright. That's better. That's a lot better than it was, so we'll leave it at that for now. I don't want to wreck anything, so that's good enough. We're going to go and put our rear weight on now, and we'll get on with loading up those straw bales. Well, that's the first load done, pretty much. It's a very full load. I think this is the most I've ever had on this trailer, so it's interesting to see how much it will actually hold, which is quite a bit. But not quite everything. There is still a few more bales in there to load up, so we're not going to quite get everything sold in one go, but it's not too bad. There's quite a lot of bales on there. So where are we going to take these then? Let's have a look. Right, so straw best price is at the farmers market again. Okay, that makes it easy. So it's the same place we always go with the other stuff. So we'll head there right now with this load and get them sold, and then we'll come back and get the rest sold. Hopefully this is not going to sell, or not sell, but input all these bales back into the shed again. So I was having a few issues you'll have noticed there actually when I was trying to load the bales, going too close to the trigger point, and they were disappearing back inside the shed, which is not ideal. Should be okay because these are strapped on. It doesn't tend to take them if they're strapped, but yeah, the ones that weren't strapped and they were just on the forks, for some reason it was taking them back in. Well, I was obviously going too close to the input trigger, but yeah, a bit annoying, but never mind. We were all loaded now, so we'll head off to the sell point and we'll see how much we can get for the first load.
We're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames. Breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Going like the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. Breathing, we are catching fire.
Just on my way back now from selling all those bales, so that's given us a total in the bank of £173,000, and that's after, of course, we have already paid off our loan. So yeah, pretty good actually overall, and that's not even selling all of the canola oil either. Of course, there's loads of that still to make, which will be sold probably next year now. But yeah, that's not a major problem because we know we've got lots of money coming in the future, and we've also got more eggs to sell as well. So we'll be selling them next time the price is good for the eggs. Just going to put the trailer away now, and then I think we'll be done for today. Done quite a lot there. Next time we will need to sell the oats. I'll try and remember to sell the oats. There's not many though, it's only 4,000 something litres, which we got from a contract. I was thinking we're going to give them to the chickens, but as it turns out the chickens don't actually eat oats, which is a bit confusing because you would have thought they would eat oats in real life, even as part of a mix or something, but yeah, you would have thought that oats would not be allowed, but apparently not. So yeah, we have to sell them as they are. Or I suppose we could put them through the mill and make flour, but it's not really worth it for that amount. Wouldn't be much benefit in doing that, so we're just going to sell them as they are. They're only bonus anyway from a contract, so yeah, we're not losing anything by not doing that. Let's just head up to where the trailer is and get that put back on again. Just try and remind me to get some more oats, get the oats loaded into the trailer next time. Have we got any more pallets spawned? Yes, we have. Another canola oil pallet there. Looks like there's still some canola in the trailer as well. Not sure how much will be left. Can't be that much left. 2,900 litres. Okay. So yeah, we didn't get around to the lime spraying today, but we'll do that there's loads of time to do that. We'd have to do that until the spring anyway, when we start to drill. So we've got plenty of time to do that. But I think we're going to leave it there for today. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.